attracting international interests. Are you aware that the US Safe House Foreign Affairs Committee has urged the USA government to take Americans home for treatment and not dump them in foreign countries? We join the people of Kenya, the health professionals, in saying no to this Ebola facility in Nanyuki or elsewhere within the territory of the Republic of Kenya. Kenyans' interest must come first, Mr. President. On the second issue, like all other Kenyans, we are greatly alarmed by the targeted, well-oiled ethnic profiling of the people of the Mount Kenya community. This leaves us with no choice but to tell the people that they are under siege from the man they voted for as president, Mr. William Ruto. Apart from denying them development, maiming and killing their children, issuing shoot-to-kill orders, the president has now orchestrated a 41 versus 1 narrative to sever the people of the Mount Kenya region. In particular, the Kikuyu, Embu, Meru, and Tharaka communities. From the outset, we want it to be publicly known that any violence, destruction of property, and loss of life in Mount Kenya region is state-sponsored. The chief financier of this scheme is the Cabinet Secretary for Interior, Mr. Kipchumba Murkomen, and the PS for Interior, Mr. Raymond Omolo, while the executor is one Mr. Moses Kuria. We want to remind Mr. William Ruto a simple story of the former president of Liberia, Mr. Charles Taylor. He is still serving a 50-year jail term in a British prison following his involvement in civil war in Sierra Leone for crimes against humanity, including murder, rape, among others. To Mr. Moses Kuria, Mr. Kipchumba Murkomen, Mr. Omar Hassan, Mr. Raymond Omolo, be reminded of Rwanda's Felicien Kabuga. Kenyans have not forgotten the 2007-2008 post-election violence. Mr. William Ruto, the then Eldoret North MP, crafted a 41 versus 1 narrative to isolate the people of the Mount Kenya region. We remember that over 1,300 Kenyans lost their lives. Hundreds of thousands of Kenyans lost their property and homes. Some Kenyans are still in IDP camps 20 years later. Mr. William Ruto and the UDA Secretary General, Mr. Omar Hassan, a notorious hate monger and tribal terrorist, have a better story to tell. We do not know what bitter obsession the two leaders have with the people of the Mount Kenya region. 20 years later, we know that Mr. William Ruto is more vicious, is more bold, is more brutal, is more bitter, is less caring, is too bloodthirsty, is well networked, is more resourced, is better experienced to cause electoral violence and state-sponsored violence and terrorism. This is just to subvert the will of the people and ruled by the iron fist in the 2027 elections. Mr. William Ruto, we want to advise you and your warmongers that Kenyans are more superior and more enlightened. The world is more alert and ICC is closer to you than ever before. The world must watch the brewing state-sponsored violence and culture of goonism in Kenya, courtesy of Mr. William Ruto and his mafia. He is more emboldened by the fact that his former lawyer, Mr. Karim Khan, is the chief prosecutor at ICC. 2027 is not 2007. 2027 is not 2007. And neither is 2007 2027. This profiling, tribal and ethnic incursion, and smear campaign will not be tolerated. The people of the Mount Kenya region are free to live anywhere in this country and do business with others. Fellow Kenyans, We want to take you back to the Gen Z protests of the year 2024 and the year 2025 and the subsequent Sabasaba Day protests. Hundreds of our young people were killed by this regime. We have buried some and others have never been seen. We have not forgotten. Other young people were pushed through the courts of law under terrorism charges, but they were later released because these were trumped up charges by the government of Mr. William Ruto. We know that the peaceful protests in the Mount Kenya region specifically were infiltrated by state-sponsored militia under police protection. These goons viciously attacked and torched national government offices in North Kalau, and at least 7 county government vehicles were torched. The identities of these goons were given to the DCI, and to date, not a single arrest has been done. However, innocent young people were apprehended and forced to record false statements